8 March 2021 Morning Murli Om Shanti BapDada Madhuban Sweet children, follow Srimad and become benevolent. Show everyone the path to happiness. Question: what is the main reason why some children make any kind of mistakes? Answer: body consciousness. It is because of body consciousness that children make many mistakes. They are not even able to do service. They perform such actions that everyone dislikes them. Baba says children become soul conscious, don't perform any wrong actions, become like milk and sugar, and make very good plans for service. Listen to the Murli and imbibe it. Don't be careless about this. Song: leave your throne of the sky and come down to the earth. Om Shanti. Srimad comes from the spiritual father for the spiritual children. Baba is now talking to us children at all the centers. The six main pictures are the Trimurti, cycle, tree, ladder, Lakshmi and Narayan and Krishna. This is like a complete exhibition. The whole essence is included in this. The holdings that they make to advertise a film or a play, etc., are never spoilt by rain. These main pictures should be painted on such a material. You children receive Srimad in order to increase spiritual service and benefit the people of Bharat. It is remembered that the unlimited Father is benevolent, and so there must definitely be someone who causes the loss due to which the Father has to come and benefit everyone. The spiritual children who are being benefited can understand these things. Just as we have benefited, so we have to benefit others. The Father also has thoughts about how to benefit everyone. He is showing you different methods for this. The picture should be made on sheets 6 feet into 9 feet. Generally, many people go to cities like Delhi where they have government assemblies. Many people go to the secretariat. These pictures should be placed there. The Father is giving you directions to benefit many people. Many pictures can be created on thin sheets. Become soul conscious and occupy yourself with the Father's service. The Father advises you this picture should be made in Hindi and in English. These six pictures should be put up in prominent places. If they are placed in such mean places, hundreds of people would come to you to understand. However, because children are body conscious, they make many mistakes. None of you should think that you are completely soul conscious. Some make many mistakes and they don't tell the truth. It has been explained that you mustn't perform any wrong actions which would make others dislike you, and point out that you are body conscious. You are constantly on a battlefield. In other places, a war might last for 10 to 20 years. Your war with Maya will last till the end. However, it is incognito and no one knows about it. The Mahabharata war shown in the Gita is a physical war, whereas this war is spiritual. This is the spiritual war of the Pandavas. That physical war is of those whose intellects have no love for the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. You, the decoration of the Brahmin clan, have loving intellects. You have broken away from everyone else and connected yourselves to the one Father. Because of becoming body conscious, many times you forget and then destroy your own status. There will then be a lot of repentance at the end. Nothing can be done at that time. This is a deal for every cycle. If wrong actions are performed at this time, the status is destroyed for cycle after cycle. A great deal of loss is incurred. The father explains, previously you were in 100% loss. The father is now taking you into 100% profit. Therefore, you have to follow Srimad. Each one of you children has to become benevolent. Show everyone the path to happiness. There is happiness in heaven and sorrow in hell. Why? This is the vicious world. That world was viceless, but it has now become vicious. The Father is once again making it viceless. No one in the world knows about these things. These main pictures should be put up in permanent places. The number one main place is Delhi and then Bombay and Calcutta. You can give an order to someone to paint them on tin sheets. Many tourists go to Agra. You children are doing very good service, but you now also have to do something else and show that to Baba. There is no difficulty in having these pictures made. It is just that experience is needed. There should be very good big pictures so that people can read them from a distance. Even a very large picture of the cycle can be made. They have to be placed safely so that no one can spoil them. Devils create obstacles in the sacrificial fire because this is something new. They say, you have started your own business. Eventually, everyone will understand that they have come down. There is definitely something wrong. The Father is the benevolent one. Only he can tell when and how Bharat became benevolent. No one knows who makes Bharat Tamapradhan and who then makes it Satapradhan, or how the cycle turns. No one even knows about the confluence age, the belief that God comes in every age. Sometimes they say that God is beyond name and form. Bharat used to be ancient heaven. People even say that 3000 years before Christ is used to be the kingdom of the deities. However, they have lengthened the duration of the cycle. Therefore, you children have to make a lot of effort to become soul conscious. For half the cycle in the golden and silver ages, you were soul conscious, but you weren't God conscious. Here, you have become body conscious. You now have to become soul conscious again. They use the word pilgrimage, but they don't understand the meaning of it. The meaning of Manmana Bhava is stay on the spiritual pilgrimage. Oh souls, remember me, your father. Krishna cannot say this. How could he be the God of the Gita? No one can defame him. The father has also explained that when you came down the ladder, you sat on the pyre of lust for half the cycle and became ugly. It is now the Iron Age. The whole community here is ugly. But how can the ugly form of everyone be shown? They have made all the pictures without understanding anything. How could it possibly be that just one becomes ugly and beautiful as they have shown? They are called those who worship dolls out of blind faith. There cannot be any name, form, or occupation of dolls. Previously, you too used to worship dolls and you also didn't understand the meaning of anything. Therefore, Baba has explained how the main pictures of the exhibition should be created. There should be a committee that continues to hold exhibition after exhibition. There are many who are free from bondage. Kumaris are free from bondage. Even those who are in the stage of retirement are free from bondage. Therefore, you children should put these directions into practice. You are incognito Pandavas. No one can recognize you. The Father is incognito and the knowledge is incognito. They are human beings, give knowledge to human beings. Here, the Father, the Supreme Soul, gives knowledge to souls. However, they don't understand that souls are taking knowledge because they consider souls to be immune to the effect of action. In fact, it is the soul that do everything. It is the souls that take rebirth according to their actions. The Father instills all of these points in your intellects very well. At all the centers, it is the children who are soul conscious, number wise, who understand very well and who then explain to others. Those who are body conscious are neither able to understand anything nor explain to others. To say, I cannot understand anything is also body consciousness. Oh, but you are a soul. The Father sits here and explains to you souls. Your intellect should open up. If it is not in your fortune, it doesn't open. The Father inspires you to make effort, but if it is not in your fortune, you don't make effort. It is very easy to understand alpha and beta. You receive the inheritance from the unlimited Father. All of you, people of Bharat, were gods and goddesses. Even the subjects were like that. At this time, they have become impure. You are told so many times to consider yourselves to be souls and to remember the Father. The Father says, children, I made you into gods and goddesses. What have you now become? This is the extreme depths of hell. In the river of poison of vices, they shown all human beings, animals and birds to be in the same. Here, human beings have become even worse than animals. Human beings have so much anger. They kill hundreds of thousands of people. Only Shivbaba makes Bharat that has become a brothel into the temple of Shiva. The Father explains so well. He gives you directions to do this and that. Make pictures and then explain them to important people. This is that ancient yoga. Everyone should listen to this ancient knowledge. Hire a hall and hold an exhibition. They should not take any money etc. from you. Nevertheless, tell them you can charge us whatever you feel is right. First, just look at the pictures. When they see the pictures, they will very quickly return your money to you. You just need to explain tactfully. You have the authority in your hands. If you want to, you can do everything. They don't understand anything. Those whose intellects had no love at the time of destruction will lead to destruction, whereas the Pandavas claimed their future status. That kingdom will exist in the future. It does not exist now. All of those buildings will be demolished. The Father has explained that you should hold exhibitions, send very beautiful invitation cards to people, explain to influential people first, and you may even receive help. Don't stay asleep. Some children stay asleep in body consciousness. Set up a committee, became like milk and sugar, and make plans. If you don't study the Murli, how can you imbibe anything? There are many who are very careless. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, became soul conscious and create different methods of doing service, became like milk and sugar with one another and do service, became just as benevolent as the benevolent father. Second point, have a loving intellect, break away from everyone else and connect yourself to the one. Don't perform any wrong action that would cause a loss cycle after a cycle. Blessing, may you be Mahavir who always has zeal and enthusiasm and experiences the ascending stage. Explanation, Mahavir children experience the ascending stage at every second and in every thought. The ascending stage is instrumental in bringing benefit to everyone. They do not stop or experience tiredness, but are constantly tireless and always have zeal and enthusiasm. Those who stop are said to be horse riders, and those who get tired are the infantry. Those who constantly keep moving forward are called Mahavirs. Their eyes are never drawn to any forms of Maya. Slogan, those who adopt a form of coolness or a volcanic means powerful form whenever they want with their spiritual endeavor are powerful. Om Shanti. Elevated, invaluable virgins of Mateshwari Ji. A soul can never be a part of the Supreme Soul. Many people think that we souls are part of the Supreme Soul. Being a part of Him means being a piece of Him. On one hand, they say that God is eternal and imperishable. So, how can the imperishable Supreme Soul be in pieces? How can the Supreme Soul be cut into pieces? Each soul is imperishable and immortal, and so the one who creates souls is also definitely immortal. To put such an immortal Supreme Soul into pieces means to make him perishable. But we know that we souls are the children of the Supreme Soul, so we are his progeny. That is, we are his children, and so how can we be a part of him? This is why God's elevated virgins are children. I am immortal. I am the living, ignited light. I am the lamp means diva, and I am never extinguished. The lamps of all human souls ignite and are extinguished. I am the one who then awakens all of them because I am the one who gives light and might. However, there is definitely a difference between the light of God and the light of souls. Bulbs, for instance, some have greater power and others have less power. In the same way, some souls have greater power and other souls have less power. However, God's power is not more or less, and this is why it is said of God that He is the Almighty Authority, that is, He has greater power than all souls. He comes at the end of the cycle. If someone believes that He comes in the middle of the cycle, that He comes in every age, then if you say that God comes in the middle, how can God be the most elevated of all? If someone says that God comes in every age, can you say that God uses His power every now and then? Is the power of Almighty Authority just this much? If He were to give power or salvation to others with His power in the middle, then His power should be for all time. So, why do people go into degradation? This proves that God does not come in every age. That is, He does not come in the middle of the cycle. He comes at the end of the cycle and grants salvation to everyone with his own power just once. It is after God has done this huge service that his memorial of a huge Shivlingam is made and worshipped so much. God is definitely the truth, the living being, and the embodiment of bliss. Acha, Om Shanti.